Hello everyone. So this particular small video is on Advanced Diploma and International Tax course. So in this particular video, I would be talking about what is this particular course, why you should be doing this course, what are the benefits of this course, and what this course is all about. So let's get quickly started. ADIT, Advanced Diploma in International Taxation. What is this course? So this particular course is a qualification by Chartered Institute of Taxation, CIOT UK. And this particular qualification gives you an in-depth knowledge about international taxation, transfer pricing, jurisdiction laws of different jurisdictions, domestic tax laws. Here you get a comprehensive information about international taxation and transfer pricing. So this particular course is going to cover a very detailed knowledge of international tax and transfer pricing. Also, it's not just that it's going to be for advanced learner. It is including even the basic concepts. So it moves from the basic concepts to the very advanced concept. And if you are someone who is looking into international taxation, this course is much recommended. So this particular course is something which will give you an in-depth idea about international tax and transfer pricing. Also, you would have an opportunity to know about the domestic tax law of selected jurisdiction. So if you are someone who is really interested in pursuing international tax, or you are international tax practitioner or a lawyer or chartered accountant or a law student even who is keen on learning international taxation, this course is a go-to course. So let's look into more about this course. How are the exams structured under this course? So in this course, the exams are basically divided into 3 modules. The mandatory module, which is Principles of International Tax paper, the jurisdiction module, which covers jurisdiction like Australia, India, Ireland, Malta, Singapore, UK, US, Hong Kong, China, Brazil, and Cyprus. And the thematic module, which consists of banking, EU direct tax, EU VAT, transfer pricing, upstream oil and gas. Now, you could select either of 2 papers from jurisdiction or thematic module. You can select any 2 papers from these particular modules. Paper 1 is going to be compulsory, which is Principles of International Tax. So either you could opt one of the jurisdiction module and you could go for one of the thematic module, and you can accordingly decide based on your preferences, based on what you really want to learn. So this particular course, as you can see, gives you a detailed knowledge from the basic to the advanced concepts. All things are covered. It gives you detailed knowledge of international tax, of transfer pricing, as well as one of the jurisdiction module which you want to opt for. Now, how are the exams conducted? So the exams are conducted every year in June and December. All the modules are covered in June. Selected modules take place in December. As far as Principles of International Tax paper is concerned, it occurs both in June as well as in December, but certain jurisdiction modules are not covered in the December exam. So for that, if you're opting any of the jurisdiction module which you do not find in the December paper, you can give it in June paper. Only few jurisdiction modules are covered in December. Transfer pricing is covered in December exam as well, so which comes under thematic module. This exam time being is online due to COVID. Otherwise, it used to be in the physical centers. There are centers in India and in many other cities globally where you can go and appear for this exam. But right now, it's going to be online. It's an open book exam. However, please note that you are supposed to carry only the prescribed books for this exam. The prescribed books are usually OECD Model Tax Convention, the transfer pricing manual of OECD, BEPS action plan reports. So these are the prescribed material which you can carry for the exam. And then there are certain prescribed book which contains the bare text of OECD module and the BEPS action report and transfer pricing manual, which is Keys 1 RAD book. How is the exam pattern? This exam is a 3 hour 15 minutes exam. Again, as I said, it's an open book exam. For the international tax, the exam is divided into two parts. The part A consists of 5 essay type questions. These questions require you to present your opinion on a particular subject which is being asked, or a particular question which is being posed, or topic which is being asked. These questions carry 25 marks weightage each. Part B, a case scenario based question, wherein there are case studies which are given. So there are 2 case studies which are asked, and again these are of 25 marks. You are supposed to answer any 4 questions from part A and part B. You can select which 4 questions you want to ask. Combined from part A and part B, you can select on any 4 questions, but you have to answer at least 1 question from each part. So as I said, the essay type question requires you to give your opinion and detailed explanation. You are required to write a kind of essay. And in the part B, there are case scenarios or case studies presented to you, for which you are required to present your opinion and your arguments. For jurisdiction and thematic module, the paper is divided into 3 parts. Part A is mandatory, which consists of 2 questions of 25 marks. Part B consists of 2 questions of 20 marks, out of which you are required to attempt any 1. Part C consists of 5 questions of 15 marks, out of which you are required to attempt any 2. So that is how the exam pattern is going to be. So paper 1, which is international tax, has only 2 parts, whereas jurisdictional and thematic is going to have 3 parts. Now, there is an option given to the students to go for an essay instead of writing 1 paper. So if you want to opt for an essay, you could skip 1 paper and write and submit an essay. Now this essay is just like going to be a dissertation or thesis of about 15,000 to 20,000 words. It could either concern jurisdiction module or it could be from thematic module. So you could either write on one of the jurisdiction laws if you want to skip jurisdiction module. If you want to skip some paper from thematic module, you could write either on banking or transfer pricing or oil and gas or EU VAT. So it could concern either of these 2 broader areas. You have to send your proposal to CIOT that you wish to go for essay, and if they allow you, you could go for this essay option. Now, what is the time to complete ADIT? So it depends all on you, on the dedication you put in, on the time you put in, on the experience you have. It all depends on that. The registration is going to be valid for 5 years. At one point in time, you can appear all the 3 at one go, or you can appear 1 at a time. Since it involves a voluminous syllabus, I usually suggest to go for either 1 or at max 2 papers at a time, but not beyond that, because it contains a very detailed material. It contains a very voluminous syllabus. So I do not suggest to go for 3 papers at a time, but if you have that kind of experience, you can go for it. And once you have completed, you will be eligible to join as an international tax affiliate by CIOT. So this qualification allows you to use ADIT besides your name. If you are registered as member of CIOT, you have to file the exam of international tax. But you are very keen and interested to pursue this area as your career, you should be going for it. You should not be hesitant that you are not aware about any concept. You do not have any practical knowledge. It's absolutely all right. You can go for this particular paper at any point in time. If you are a CA student, if you are a law student, if you are a lawyer, chartered accountant, company secretary, cost accountant, you can go for this particular paper if you are very much interested into international tax and transfer pricing. Because as I said, it offers you the knowledge from basic level to advanced level. It covers the practical insight. You will have a practical knowledge of international tax and transfer pricing into it. This particular course offers you the flexibility in learning, which is very important. So you have a 5-year duration within which you can complete this course by giving the exams at any point in time between these 5 years. So it offers you a great flexibility. Even if you are a student who is pursuing law or chartered accountancy, you could finish it off along with that course by giving the exams whenever you have time. And the best thing is you get the international accreditation. This qualification is by CIOT UK. So you are going to get an international accreditation by doing ADIT. So this course is really fantastic because it offers you an in-depth knowledge. At the same time, you're getting an international accreditation. So my suggestion is you should be going for it at the earliest if you are somebody who is really interested in international tax and transfer pricing. How we can help you? So at Taxico, we provide the online coaching on principles of international tax and transfer pricing. We have the coaching of approx 60 hours, detailed coverage of OECD model, UN model, and BEPS action plan. These three form a very important basis of your entire syllabus of ADIT. So your principles of international tax paper consist of OECD model coverage, UN model, and BEPS action plan. And in this 60 hours, we would be directly dealing from the OECD model. We would be analyzing in depth, in very detailed manner, OECD model and the BEPS action plan. There would be practical coverage with case studies. After every particular section or the article which is being taught to you, from the OECD model or from the BEPS action plan, the case studies would be discussed with you so as to give you the practical insights about it. So this course is not just going to be an academic course, but this course is going to offer you a practical coverage which prepares you even for your interviews, which prepares you from the job perspective and your career perspective. At the same time, we are going to remain exam oriented. You are going to be assisted as to how to approach these papers, how to write the answers, how to clearly make a distinct point while you're writing the answers. There would be 2 mock test series and the query sessions at regular intervals. So if you need detailed assistance or any other information, you can call us on this number or write us on this email or just visit our website. Thank you so much, and I hope you register for this course at the earliest. Thank you.